Some big breaking news coming in. Another big centre versus Mamata government showdown. Delhi Crime Branch registers an FIR against Kolkata Police. Delhi Crime Branch FIR against Kolkata Police based on ED complaint. FIR against the Kolkata Police for allegedly forging documents in Abhishek Banerjee's case. Remember, Mamata's nephew Abhishek Banerjee in the dock. In fact, here's a big centre versus Mamata government showdown that only escalates with the Delhi Crime Branch now registering an FIR against the Kolkata Police. Delhi Crime Branch alleging that the Kolkata Police allegedly forged documents in Abhishek Banerjee's case. Manish joining us for more details on that. Manish, what's exactly happened here? Delhi Police has filed a FIR against the Kolkata Police, accusing the Kolkata Police of trying to shield Abhishek Banerjee, Mamata Banerjee's nephew, by forging some of the documents in the case. Give us an understanding of what this case is and what the FIR says.
Yeah, well, Nabila, as far as Abhishek Banerjee is concerned, the Enforcement Directorate is investigating him in the coal smuggling case. There have been several summons issued to Abhishek Banerjee, and he has approached the Apex Court for relief. But as far as the lawyers of Abhishek Banerjee are concerned and the police is concerned, there was an FIR filed against the ED officials in regards to an audio clip which was leaked on a news channel. Now, when the Kolkata Police issued summons to the ED officials, then there was a court order which was attached with that particular summon, and in that court order it was written that the officer concerned of Enforcement Directorate should give his voice sample. But as far as the original court order was concerned, it was written that the officer can give his voice sample if there is a consent. The officer is Mr. Kapil Raj, is a joint director of the Enforcement Directorate and the person who is investigating Abhishek Banerjee. But the original court order has only said that if the consent was given by Kapil Raj, then only his voice sample can be given. But that part was tampered from the court order, and that is why when the ED got to know about this, they filed an FIR before the Delhi Police, and now the matter has already reached the Kolkata High Court, Calcutta High Court. So it is a face-off between the Enforcement Directorate and the Kolkata Police. But as far as the entire FIR is concerned, this is going to be troubling for the Kolkata Police, because the court order, the original court order, was tampered by them, and that is why he is pursuing the matter in a legal manner.
Well, that is a huge development coming in, a massive clash between the Enforcement Directorate versus the Kolkata Police. Remember, the Enforcement Directorate now that's probing into allegations of misappropriation of large-scale money into mining, accusing Abhishek Banerjee of crime, of fraud. Here we're looking at the ED filing a complaint against the Kolkata Police of trying to forge documents related to Abhishek Banerjee. We also have Arvind Ojha joining us for more on that. Arvind, ये केस का क्रक्स क्या है? अभिषेक बैनर्जी को ईडी किस वजह से प्रोब कर रही है? ये इन्वेस्टिगेशन क्या हो रहा है और यहाँ पर कोलकाता पुलिस के ऊपर FIR क्यों दर्ज हुआ है?
देखिए, सीधा सा जो ये समझ में आ रहा है, क्योंकि दिल्ली पुलिस क्राइम ब्रांच के सोर्सेस से हमारी बात हुई, उनका कहना है कि उन्होंने ईडी की शिकायत पर FIR दर्ज की है और इन्वेस्टिगेशन वो शुरू कर रहे हैं। यानी ईडी पहले जांच कर रही थी अभिषेक बनर्जी के खिलाफ, लेकिन अब दिल्ली पुलिस क्राइम ब्रांच के पास भी इस मामले की जांच है। दिल्ली पुलिस क्राइम ब्रांच ने कोलकाता पुलिस के खिलाफ FIR दर्ज की है, तो जाहिर सी बात है वो ऑफिसर्स आइडेंटिफाई किए जाएंगे और उनको पूछताछ के लिए बुलाया जाएगा। दरअसल ईडी ने शिकायत की थी दिल्ली पुलिस के टॉप ऑफिशियल से कि इस तरीके से जो कोर्ट डॉक्यूमेंट्स है उसमें छेड़छाड़ की गई है। कोलकाता पुलिस ने एक तरीके से फॉर्जरी की है, जिसके बाद क्राइम ब्रांच ने इन्वेस्टिगेशन शुरू की, FIR दर्ज की है। और जो क्राइम ब्रांच के हमारे सोर्सेज बता रहे हैं कि वो इस पूरे मामले के इन्वेस्टिगेशन स्टार्ट कर चुके हैं। बहुत है कि आने वाले दिनों में कोलकाता पुलिस के उन पुलिस ऑफिसर से बात की जाए। लेकिन देखिए, कोई नई बात नहीं है। सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट का वेस्ट बंगाल से जो इस तरीके की प्रश्न है, वो कोई नई बात नहीं है। लेकिन अब इसमें दिल्ली पुलिस भी आ गई है। दिल्ली पुलिस क्राइम ब्रांच ने इस पूरे मामले में FIR दर्ज की है नबीला। लेकिन कोई भी टॉप ऑफिशियल इस पूरे मामले पर दिल्ली पुलिस क्राइम ब्रांच का वो कुछ बोलने को तैयार नहीं। लेकिन हमारे सोर्सेज ने कंफर्म किया कि FIR रजिस्टर की गई है कोलकाता पुलिस ऑफिशियल के खिलाफ। डॉक्यूमेंट्स में फॉर्जरी की गई थी और दरअसल ये पूरा जो मामला है वो अभिषेक बनर्जी से जुड़ा हुआ है।
All right, Arvind, thank you very much for joining us with those details. Well, Arvind Ojha there bringing us a lot more. We have Manish also joining us on that. Manish, give us again a crux of this entire case. I want to know what kind of allegations have been slapped against Abhishek Banerjee, who is the nephew of Mamata Banerjee. Here the ED, of course, really looking into this matter seriously, pulling up the Kolkata police of trying to shield Mamata Banerjee's nephew in this case. All right, let me cut across to BJP's Agnimitra Paul joining us on the phone line. First, Manish, stay with us. Agnimitra, here we're looking at the ED filing an FIR through the Delhi police against the Kolkata police of trying to shield Mamata Banerjee's nephew, Abhishek Banerjee, in the case which the ED is probing. How do you look at this?
We are not surprised actually, because this is the way the state has been running. And our Honorable CM Mamata Banerjee and the entire TMC community has been working and doing the atrocities on the common people and especially BJP Karyakartas with the help of police, Kolkata Police, State Police and the administration. So I'm not at all surprised that, Kolkata Police has been acting in such a way as to shield Mr. Abhishek Banerjee's, the things that he has done, which is in the court, and, CBI has been investigating. So we are not surprised. And previously also with Narada and Sharada scams, we have seen the then police commissioner, Mr. Rajesh Kumar, who is absolutely involved in all these scams, and he has been the main person in burning that blue diary or the red diary that they say. So they have been working hand in glove. TMC government, they know that the people of Bengal are not with TMC anymore, with the kind of atrocities and, no development, no employment. Their only force is the administration and the Kolkata police and the state police. So we aren't surprised at all, but in fact we are very happy.
Well, at this point, of course, Mamata Banerjee and Abhishek Banerjee accusing the centre of trying to target them for no good reason. The ED, of course, has been quite extensively probing into the allegations of corruption, alleging Abhishek Banerjee of large-scale corruption in mining. How would you look at this? Is this really a targeted investigation against Mr. Banerjee, as he claims?
See, when in West Bengal, every other day a little girl or from 8 to 80-year-old is getting raped. A councillor, a corporator from the TMC party is being killed, from TMC party. And the investigation from the TMC party's family, who is getting killed, is asking for CBI. So even the TMC party people, they don't have faith on the state police and the CID. They want CBI investigation. And if Mamata Banerjee and TMC think that they are being targeted, why don't they go to the court? Let them go to court. Let them go to High Court. Let them go to Supreme Court. She has been going to court for every other reason before she became the Chief Minister. She had been asking for CBI before she became the Chief Minister. But now, after being the Chief Minister, she thinks that she's being targeted. If so, let her go to the Honorable Court. But definitely the people of Bengal think that Mr. Banerjee and the entire TMC party has been involved. The entire party is into corruption. Entire party is into all kinds of wrongdoing. And in fact, we are very happy that, ED has put an FIR against the Kolkata police. They should be charged.
All right. Thank you, Agnimitra Paul, for joining us on that. Let me cut across to Monish, who's been tracking that story. Monish, what's the procedure now? Now through the ED, because of the ED, through the Delhi police, an FIR has been filed against the Kolkata police. So what's the next action that will be taken against the police if found guilty to have tried and protected Abhishek Banerjee by helping him forge those documents? What will be the next step?
Yeah, well, Nabila, the allegations are very serious in nature because forging a court document is something which the police is not allowed to do, the lawyers are not allowed to do. But in this particular case, the court order of Kolkata court, it was forged by the police. So this FIR has been lodged. Now there will be summons issued against those particular police officials who.
You know, Manish, I'm going to come back to you, but here a massive development coming in on Abhishek Banerjee. In fact, as the ED closes in on some corruption charges against him, here is the ED who has found some kind of forging of documents by the Kolkata police trying to shield Abhishek Banerjee through the Delhi police. Now an FIR has been filed against the Kolkata police for forging documents, for allegedly forging documents to protect Abhishek Banerjee on the corruption charges which the ED is now probing.